Your engine isn't dying. It's being slowly choked. Every day you drive, power is being stolen. Silently. In fact, studies show engines can lose 20 to 30% of their performance due to buildup and inefficiency alone. No warning lights, no obvious failure. Just a car that feels weaker every year. Here's the part most drivers miss. It's reversible. In this video, I'll show you exactly what's draining your engine and how to restore that lost power faster than you think. Number 11. Clean the fuel system. Instantly restore power. Your fuel system feeds your engine like a heartbeat. The fuel pump pushes fuel under pressure. The filter keeps dirt out. The injectors spray a fine mist into each cylinder. When clean, everything is precise. The mix is perfect. That's when your engine feels smooth and strong. But after 30,000 to 70,000 miles, things change. Tiny deposits begin forming inside the injectors. Dirt sneaks past the filter. The spray pattern turns uneven. Instead of a clean mist, you get scattered droplets. That's when you feel it. Sluggish acceleration, rough idle, poor throttle response, and your fuel economy starts dropping without you realizing it. Restore the car to optimal performance by running a high-quality fuel system cleaner every few thousand miles. To do this, pour a quality fuel system cleaner into a near-empty tank. Fill up with good fuel. Drive normally for 20 to 30 minutes. Repeat every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. Ignore it, and costs stack up fast. Injectors can cost $150 to $300 each. Fuel pump? $800 to $1,500. A damaged catalytic converter can cost over $2,000. And if performance is already suffering, a professional injector cleaning can bring it back to life. Do this right, and you don't just restore power. You bring your engine back to how it felt years ago. But even with a perfectly working fuel system, your engine can still feel weak if it doesn't get enough air. Number 10. Remove carbon buildup. There's a moment most drivers never notice. The engine still starts. No warning lights, no dramatic failure. But the power that once felt instant is fading away. The sharp throttle response, the smooth acceleration, the effortless pull. It wasn't lost overnight. It was slowly stolen mile after mile. Behind the scenes, your engine is quietly choking itself. Carbon deposits begin coating the intake valves, pistons, and combustion chamber, restricting the clean airflow your engine depends on. And in direct injection engines, the buildup becomes even more aggressive because fuel no longer washes over the valves. Airflow weakens, combustion loses strength. Now your engine works harder, burns more fuel, and delivers less power every time you drive. You'll notice slower acceleration, light knocking, reduced fuel economy. Fortunately, it can be fixed. And here's how to do it. Add a quality carbon-cleaning fuel additive. Fill your tank with good fuel. Drive at steady highway speeds for 15 to 20 minutes. Repeat every few thousand miles. For heavy buildup, go for professional intake cleaning, such as walnut blasting. Ignore it, and costs rise quickly. Valve cleaning or repairs can hit $1,000 to $3,000. Severe cases can lead to major engine work. Clean it, and your engine wakes up again. But even with clean airflow, something inside your engine could still be dragging it down. Number 9. Change engine oil. Reset internal friction. If engines could talk, most would beg for this one thing before anything else. Not more power, not new parts, just clean oil. Because inside your engine, nothing stops moving. Metal parts are constantly sliding, spinning, and heating up. Oil is the only thing standing between smooth motion and destruction. When it's clean, it forms a thin protective layer. Parts glide. Heat is controlled. Dirt is carried away and trapped in the filter. Everything works in sync. But as miles build up, oil collects dirt, fuel residue, and heat damage. It loses its ability to flow and protect. That smooth layer thins out. Now friction increases. Heat rises. Wear speeds up. You may not notice it right away. But over time, the engine gets louder. Less efficient, more strained. Ignore it, and the damage gets expensive. Sludge can block oil passages, bearings wear out, engines overheat. Repairs can cost $3,000 to $7,000, sometimes more. So when should you change it? Start with your owner's manual. That's your baseline, but adjust based on how you drive. Short trips, traffic, towing, or dusty roads? Change it sooner. Long highway drives? You can follow standard intervals more closely. To change your oil, warm the engine slightly. Drain the old oil completely. Replace the oil filter. Refill with the correct oil. Check the level and reset the light. Do it on time, and your engine stays protected. Because once oil stops doing its job, everything inside starts paying the price. Number 8. Use high-quality additives. This is where many drivers get tricked. Walk into any auto store and you'll see shelves full of additives promising miracles. More power, better mileage, smoother engines. But here's the reality. Some additives actually work. Others are just clever marketing in a shiny bottle. When used properly, fuel additives can clean injectors, remove light carbon deposits, and improve combustion. Trusted options like Chevron Techron, Liqui Moly, and Seafoam have been proven to help in the right situations. But here's where things go wrong. Drivers start relying on additives instead of proper maintenance. Or worse, they mix products without understanding what they do. Now the damage begins. The wrong additive can clog passages, interfere with oil performance, and even affect sensors and emission systems. That leads to rough running, poor lubrication, and long-term wear. And the costs? A damaged catalytic converter can cost over $2,000. Sensor replacements can run $200 to $800. Engine wear from poor lubrication? That can climb into the thousands. Additives are not magic fixes. They're tools. Use them wisely. And they can support a healthy engine, but depend on them too much, and you may end up fixing problems you never had. And even if your fuel is clean, combustion improves. Without a strong spark, your engine still won't deliver the power you expect. Number 7. Maintain spark plugs and ignition system. Your engine is running, but it doesn't feel right. There's a slight shake, a hesitation, like something is firing, but not fully. That's the moment most drivers ignore, and it's exactly when damage begins. Inside your engine, spark plugs are working non-stop, thousands of ignitions every minute, each one timed perfectly to ignite the air-fuel mix. When the spark is strong, combustion is clean. Power feels immediate. The engine sounds smooth and confident. Now picture this. After tens of thousands of miles, that sharp spark loses its edge. The gap widens. The ignition weakens. Coils begin to struggle under heat and constant demand. The result? Fuel doesn't burn completely anymore. You feel it instantly. Rough idle, jerky acceleration, random misfires. Fuel economy drops without explanation. Keep driving like this, and the damage spreads. Unburnt fuel flows into the exhaust, overheating the catalytic converter. Replacement costs can run $1,500 to $2,500. Failing ignition coils? Another $200 to $600. Staying ahead of it is simple but critical. Use high-quality spark plugs specified in your manual. Check them around 30,000 miles and replace them before performance drops. Keep all connections clean and tight to ensure consistent spark delivery. Do this right, and your engine regains its smooth, responsive feel. Because without a strong spark, even a healthy engine feels weak. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most drivers. And that's how you save serious money. Stick with me, because the next sections can help you avoid costly repairs. If this is helping, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's your car struggling with right now? Number 6. Clean the MAF sensor. Fix air-fuel balance. Your engine might be doing everything right. Fuel is clean, spark is strong, and yet it still feels weak. No warning lights, no obvious fault, just missing power you can't explain. So what's lying to your engine? The mass airflow sensor sits right after the air filter, inside the intake tube. It measures how much air enters the engine and tells the system how much fuel to add. When it's clean, the balance is perfect. Power feels smooth, response feels sharp. But here's the flaw. It only takes a thin layer of dust or oil to confuse it. Now the readings are slightly off. Not enough to alert you, but enough to affect everything. Your engine runs too rich or too lean. Power drops. Fuel gets wasted. Good news, Cleaning it can restore everything. To clean it, turn off the engine. Disconnect the battery. Locate the sensor on the intake tube. Unplug it carefully and remove it. Spray it only with a proper MAF cleaner. Do not touch the wires. Let it air dry completely. Never use heat or compressed air. Reinstall it. Do this every 20,000 to 30,000 miles. Ignore it, and the costs hit hard. A rich mix can destroy your catalytic converter. $1,500 to $2,500. A lean mix can overheat the engine, leading to thousands of dollars in repairs. Get this wrong, and everything else you fix won't feel right. Number 5. Replace engine air filter. Your engine could be losing power right now, and it has nothing to do with fuel, spark, or oil. It's something so simple. Most drivers never think about it. Here's the catch. Your engine needs clean air to burn fuel properly, and that's where the air filter comes in. Its job is to trap dust, dirt, and debris before they reach the engine. When it's clean, air flows freely. Combustion is strong. The engine feels responsive. But once that filter starts clogging, everything changes. Airflow drops. The engine struggles to breathe. Fuel doesn't burn completely. Power fades. Fuel economy takes a hit. You'll feel slower acceleration. A dull response when you press the gas. Simple solution? Check your air filter every oil change. Pull it out and inspect it. If it's lightly dusty, you can tap it gently to remove loose debris. If it's dark, clogged, or packed with dirt, replace it. It's cheap, quick, and the difference is immediate. Most filters should be replaced every 12,000 to 15,000 miles. Sooner if you drive in dusty areas, because when your engine finally gets the air it needs, everything starts working the way it should again. When ignored, dirt can sneak in and damage sensors like the MAF, which costs $200 to $800. Long-term restriction can even lead to carbon buildup and engine wear that runs into the thousands of dollars. But here's where it gets even more precise. Controlling that airflow is the next piece most drivers never think about. Number 4. Clean throttle body. Restore responsiveness. You hit the gas, and the car pauses like it's thinking about it. That split-second delay, that lazy response, it shouldn't be there. And it's not because your engine is worn out. It's something far more subtle. Your engine isn't responding the way it should because something in the system is no longer reacting in real time, and most drivers never see it coming. The throttle body is the gatekeeper of your engine's air. Every time you press the pedal, it opens to let in more air. More air means more power. Less air means less power. It's constantly adjusting to your driving. When it's clean, the response is instant, smooth, predictable. But here's the problem. Carbon buildup slowly forms around the throttle plate. Sticky deposits, layer by layer. Now the valve doesn't move freely. Airflow becomes inconsistent. That's when you feel it. Delayed acceleration, rough idle, jerky response. If your car feels this way, remove the intake hose to access the throttle body. Spray using a proper throttle body cleaner. Gently wipe away carbon buildup with a clean cloth. Don't force the plate. Let it move naturally. Reassemble everything carefully. Do this every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. Clean it, and the difference is immediate. The delay disappears. The engine responds instantly. It feels alive again. Ignore it. And it gets worse. The engine struggles to maintain idle. Stalling can happen. Extra strain builds on other components. Repairs can add up to hundreds, even over $1,000 if parts start failing. Because once airflow is back under control, your engine finally listens when you press the gas. Number 3. Replace PCV valve. Prevent hidden damage. There's a tiny part in your engine that can quietly destroy it from the inside. No loud failure, no instant warning, just slow damage, building up every time you drive. That part is the PCV valve. Its job is simple but critical. It controls engine pressure by redirecting harmful gases back into the combustion chamber to be burned again. When it's working, your engine stays clean. Pressure stays balanced. Oil stays where it should. But here's where it turns. After around 50,000 to 70,000 miles, the valve can clog or stick. Now pressure builds inside the engine. Oil starts leaking. Sludge begins to form. You'll notice a rough idle. Increased oil consumption. Sometimes even a whistling sound or a check engine light. When you start noticing these, it's time to replace them. Locate the valve on the valve cover. Remove the hose, pull the old valve out, push the new one in. Reconnect everything securely. Check it during major services. Replace it as needed. Do this, and you stop hidden damage before it starts. Let it slide, and small leaks turn into bigger problems. Oil starts escaping where it shouldn't. Sludge begins to choke the engine. What starts as a minor fix can quickly climb from a few $100s to repairs pushing past $3,000. Because once pressure builds inside your engine, it finds the weakest point, and that's where the real problems begin. Number 2, maintain cooling system. Protect performance. Your engine can look perfectly fine, right up to the moment it destroys itself. No loud warning, no dramatic failure, just one overheating event, and the damage is done. Here's what's keeping that from happening. Your cooling system manages heat every second your engine runs. It's made up of the radiator, water pump, thermostat, coolant, and hoses. Coolant circulates through the engine, absorbs heat, and then moves to the radiator to release it. This cycle keeps temperatures stable, so the engine performs at its best. When this system weakens, heat builds fast, coolant loses strength, hoses crack, thermostats stick. Now heat can't escape. That's when failure hits. Cylinder heads warp, head gaskets blow. Repairs cost $1,500 to $3,000. Severe cases, engine replacement can exceed $4,000. Here's how to stay ahead. Flush and replace coolant every 2 to 5 years. Inspect hoses for cracks. Check radiator condition. Replace a faulty thermostat early. One warning you should never ignore. Never open the radiator cap when the engine is hot. The system is pressurized. Opening it can release boiling coolant instantly, causing serious burns. Maintain this, and your engine stays cool, efficient, and strong. Because once heat takes control, nothing else survives. Number 1. Restore compression. You can fix the fuel, clean the air, replace the spark, and still feel like your engine is holding back. Why? Power in your engine comes from compression. It's the pressure that compresses the air and fuel so they can ignite properly. When that pressure is strong, combustion is powerful. The engine feels alive. But once compression drops, everything changes. Worn piston rings, leaking valves, these let pressure escape. Now combustion is weak. Power fades. Oil starts burning. You'll notice it fast. Slow acceleration, constant power loss, blue smoke, high oil consumption. Here's how to deal with it. Start with a compression test to confirm the problem. If it's mild, engine treatments can temporarily help reduce wear. But for real results, worn parts must be repaired. That means replacing piston rings or fixing valves. Put it off, and the bill escalates fast. What starts as valve repairs at $1,500 to $3,000 can spiral into a full engine rebuild, easily $4,000 to $7,000 or more. Restore compression, and everything changes. Power comes back. The engine runs smoother. It feels strong again. This is what makes an engine feel new, not just maintained. Most engines don't fail. They fade. And now you know exactly how to stop that before it costs you thousands. You don't need a new car. You need control over what's slowly draining power from the one you already have. Start with just 2 or 3 of these fixes. Feel the difference. Then keep going. If this opened your eyes, hit like and subscribe. Because what you do next determines how long your engine lasts. And don't stop here. Watch proven hacks that will make your engine run like new. It might be the difference between keeping your car or replacing it.